Everybody likes a good origin story. When you have these stories about superheroes or these movies, you oftentimes will get one that has a bit of how they came to be this person, how Batman became to be Batman or Superman or whomever you might think. We want to know where things came from, and that happens, I think, for us for Jesus as well. And in a certain sense, we get to see some of his very first mighty deeds. Yesterday, Jesus uh, casts out a demon in Capernaum, and today is the day where we hear him in the gospel healing Simon Peter's mother-in-law. When he goes to his house, they intercede with him about her fever, and he comes to her and he does this thing. It's an interesting way that it's phrased. It says that he rebukes the fever, and the fever leaves her, and then she gets up and starts waiting on them. I think that sometimes for us in life, when we talk about illness, sickness, it's oftentimes in a way that's we've been resigned to it always. I've got a cold, so it'll take this long before I recover, or whatever it might be. But I wonder if we ever look at Jesus for our example and say, he rebukes a fever. He tells the fever to go. And why is it that when we get something, we think that we are stuck with it? Now, I know none of us are Jesus, but what he did tell his disciples, and by extension, he tells us that you will do these things and you will do greater things than these. He tells them also that you will lay your hands on the sick and they will recover. And so, yes, we always want to go. I think it's always good we go to the doctor, the medical doctor, if we really need care, if we are in a place where we really need that care. But should we not first go to the divine physician, the one who is always there listening to us, who always is ready to help and heal us when we are sick, when we need help? Jesus is the one who can heal, and he's not just a practicing physician, he is the best one. He's already perfected the craft. So just an encouragement today to go to Jesus when you are sick. Go to Jesus when your children are sick, when someone else you know is sick, or in any way too. It doesn't have to be physical only, but mentally, spiritually. I think we all have something of that sort, some sort of sickness inside. Mine is called sin. I don't know about yours. Go to Jesus with those things. He knows that these things don't belong within us. It's because of a result of original sin and that sin we've inherited that these things are on the earth. But when we live into Jesus' life, into his grace, we come to see that these things are not the final say, and that these things are things that he has power over. So we intercede before him. He rebukes them and sets us free. Let's ask for that grace today, to trust in Jesus and his healing power.